usawa inamaanisha kuwa ni kugawiwa rasilimali ambayo inatoshana
according to the needs of the people. How people are able to get the right services that they need. The resources that we have are given to those people who require those resources.
So when we talk about equity, it is not the same as equality, where we need to give things equal to each and every person. But we want to give it equitably in order so that people's needs and priorities are met in accordance to the given envelope that is there for everybody.
Bodaboda tumefanya hapa bodaboda miaka mingi. Hatuna hata ule mtu wa kutusaidia. Pia sisi tunufaike na hii Busia yetu.
Hizo pesa za county zikiwa allocated, zile sehemu ambazo ziko na changamoto zipewe kipaumbele, lakini hilo halifanyiki katika kaunti yetu ya Busia. Yeah.
One of the inequalities I see in agriculture is that there are few staff in the Ministry of Agriculture, especially the extension staff.
We have the northern part of Busia, which is the Teso North, which is majorly a higher area than the Busia South. In as much as it's higher, it is a water-stressed area, in that it is a hilly area with very, very low aquifer of water underground.
In health, the facilities, the immunization and deliveries by a skilled birth attendant. The lack of a health facility, I'm looking at level 2, level 3 and level 4. So based on that, we noted that Bungoma requires 9 dispensaries, 29 health centers and 6 sub-county hospitals. Busia requires 16 health centers and 1 sub-county hospital, while Kakamega requires 3 health centers and 6 sub-county hospitals. Siaya has no gap. In any case, it has an excess.
One of the inequalities is in terms of funding. Of course, when the funds come, all departments are given ceilings, and these ceilings at times you find you go beyond what you have been given, so it forces you to compromise or to reduce what some areas deserved. So funding is one of the causes of inequity. We also have issues of commodities. Commodities are not adequately provided because of the budgetary issues, and it causes some people not to receive what they really require. Human resource is a big challenge that we are not able to equitably distribute them to all the people. This has disadvantaged some areas where you find like some health centers have very few human resource providers. Not forgetting infrastructure issues, we still have a challenge that we are not able to have all the facilities having the same equipment.
One, we note that there is skewed prioritization of development programs within counties. That is low concentration in terms of allocating adequate money towards development programs. So there is probably little budget allocated to development programs. So there's need for action in that area. Then we noted that there is a disconnect between what is probably in the CITP, what is in the plans, and what is put in the budget. So there's need that the two are harmonized. We also noted that there's a low absorption of funds. Like I said, most counties spend very little money towards development programs and so much money on maybe paying their workers or probably on other benchmarking. Okay, yeah, so there's need for absorption of funds, particularly in the development projects. Then someone also complained about low citizen participation in county decision making. Citizens have a big voice in saying this is what we want and this is not what we want. Yeah, so citizens also have a big responsibility such that they identify projects that are required in that ward.
Mimi kitu ningeomba kama county government irudi nyuma kimawazo, iache kutupeleka mbio. itusaidie, iangalie shida zetu. Hiyo ndio kitu mimi ningeomba. Watu wekeko mavibanda, jua inatuua.
Kuelimisha watu, kuhamasisha watu, kuambia watu siku fulani tuko na kitu fulani, muje kwa wingi ama muje kwa idadi hii ili tuweze kuhusika sisi yote. Unajua elimu inashinda kupea mtu huduma yako na mtu ajue elimu, kwa hiyo huduma imzaidi elimu kwanza. Waelimishe wananchi mpaka chini mashinani.
Himizo langu kwa serikali, kwanza tumekuwa na kutokuwa na usawa, especially upande wa ajira. Tumepata kwamba ni kabila moja peke yake ndiyo imetawala katika kaunti, ambapo kaunti ya Busia imebeba kabila mingi sana. Tuko na Wajaluo, tuko na Wakikuyu, Waluya. Kwa hivyo ingekuwa vyema county government ingebalance katika upande wa ajira. Pia kuna hizi vocational institutes, hizi training institutes, hizi kama polytechnics hizi, waweze kuweka vifaa vya kutosha ili vijana wetu wapate ujuzi pale, waende wajiajiri.
In the Department of Health, more especially those who are working at the nurse and the health personnel, they have no understanding, or they don't have the knowledge about how they can care people with disability. So there's need for civil education. There's need for this sensitize the people who are working in all the departments so that they can be able to understand the issue about disability.
Bring all stakeholders on board to get understand what is it that the devolved government is supposed to do. What does it have? What are the shortcomings? If there are gaps, what are the gaps? So that all stakeholders will understand, so that they can help our government, our county government or devolved government, how to solve certain issues or fill certain gaps that they may be having.
Dialogue forums between the duty bearers and the community, so that the duty bearers understand their part, the community understand their part, the CSOs understand their part, so that when we work together, we can reduce this inequality.
We as CSOs request government to have an enabling ground or an enabling environment where CSOs can actually work with government and accept positive critics from citizens, positive critics from CSOs, and let them be able to respond to citizen needs so as to be able to achieve equity.
We need to empower our primary healthcare framework, because unless the dispensaries, the health centers are empowered enough to be able to offer the services which they need. So if we can empower those other facilities to ensure that they can do that, and we encourage our people to have confidence in whatever is being offered there, then I think it will help us now to refocus and say, what can the county referral hospital be able to offer?